a month-by-month guide to Canada's weather, what to expect throughout the year. Today, we're diving into a topic that's crucial for anyone planning a trip to Canada or just curious about what life is like up north. We're talking about the weather in Canada throughout the year. So, let's get started. January, the depths of winter. In January, Canada is mostly cold, but there's some variation. In British Columbia, especially in cities like Victoria and Vancouver, the winters are milder. Vancouver, 0 to 6 degrees Celsius. Edmonton, -19 to -8 degrees Celsius. Yellowknife, -31 to -23 degrees Celsius. Iqaluit, -23 to -21 degrees Celsius. Winnipeg, -23 to -12 degrees Celsius. Ottawa, -15 to -5 degrees Celsius. Toronto, -10 to -2 degrees Celsius. Montreal, -14 to -5 degrees Celsius. Halifax, -9 to -1 degree Celsius. St. John's, -7 to 0 degrees Celsius. Despite the chill, it's a great time to visit for winter sports enthusiasts. February, the coldest month. February is often the coldest month in most parts of Canada, but this also means you can find some of the most affordable flights. It's a prime time for winter festivals. Vancouver, 1 to 8 degrees Celsius. Edmonton, -16 to -4 degrees Celsius. Yellowknife, -28 to -19 degrees Celsius. Iqaluit, -29 to -21 degrees Celsius. Winnipeg, -20 to -9 degrees Celsius. Ottawa, -13 to -4 degrees Celsius. Toronto, -10 to -1 degree Celsius. Montreal, -13 to -3 degrees Celsius. Halifax, -10 to -1 degree Celsius. St. John's, -8 to 0 degrees Celsius. Winter festivals like Winterlude in Ottawa are in full swing, offering ice sculptures, skating, and more. March, transition to spring. March is a transitional month. While it's still snowy and cold, the temperatures begin to rise, and snow starts to melt. Vancouver, 5 to 13 degrees Celsius. Edmonton, -7 to 1 degree Celsius. Yellowknife, -24 to -12 degrees Celsius. Iqaluit, -26 to -16 degrees Celsius. Winnipeg, -11 to -1 degree Celsius. Ottawa, -6 to 2 degrees Celsius. Toronto, -4 to 4 degrees Celsius. Montreal, -6 to 2 degrees Celsius. Halifax, -5 to 3 degrees Celsius. St. John's, -5 to 1 degree Celsius. It's an excellent time for skiing and watching the northern lights. April, early spring. April brings warmer temperatures and more sunshine hours. The ski season continues in Western Canada. Vancouver, 5 to 13 degrees Celsius. Edmonton, -3 to 9 degrees Celsius. Yellowknife, -13 to -1 degree Celsius. Iqaluit, -18 to -8 degrees Celsius. Winnipeg, -3 to 9 degrees Celsius. Ottawa, 3 to 15 degrees Celsius. Toronto, 1 to 11 degrees Celsius. Montreal, 1 to 11 degrees Celsius. Halifax, 1 to 9 degrees Celsius. St. John's, -1 to 5 degrees Celsius. Nature begins to bloom, and the longer daylight hours are a welcome change. May, full swing of spring. In May, nature is fully alive. The temperatures are generally mild, with increasing sunshine and occasional showers. Vancouver, 8 to 16 degrees Celsius. Edmonton, 3 to 17 degrees Celsius. Yellowknife, 0 to 10 degrees Celsius. Iqaluit, 0 to -6 degrees Celsius. Winnipeg, 5 to 19 degrees Celsius. Ottawa, 7 to 19 degrees Celsius. Toronto, 6 to 18 degrees Celsius. Montreal, 7 to 19 degrees Celsius. Halifax, 4 to 15 degrees Celsius. St. John's, 1 to 10 degrees Celsius. This is a great time to visit cities like Vancouver and Toronto. June, welcoming summer. June marks the beginning of warm temperatures across Canada. Cities near the U.S. border, like Vancouver, have pleasant weather. Vancouver, 11 to 19 degrees Celsius. Edmonton, 7 to 21 degrees Celsius. Yellowknife, 8 to 18 degrees Celsius. Iqaluit, 1 to 7 degrees Celsius. Winnipeg, 10 to 23 degrees Celsius. Ottawa, 12 to 24 degrees Celsius. Toronto, 11 to 24 degrees Celsius. Montreal, 13 to 23 degrees Celsius. Halifax, 9 to 20 degrees Celsius. St. John's, 6 to 16 degrees Celsius. It's perfect for exploring Canada's natural beauty. July, peak summer. July is hot and humid in the east and warm and less humid in the west. It's one of the most popular months for travel. Vancouver, 13 to 22 degrees Celsius. Edmonton, 9 to 23 degrees Celsius. Yellowknife, 12 to 21 degrees Celsius. Iqaluit, 4 to 12 degrees Celsius. Winnipeg, 13 to 26 degrees Celsius. Ottawa, 15 to 26 degrees Celsius. Toronto, 14 to 27 degrees Celsius. Montreal, 15 to 26 degrees Celsius. Halifax, 13 to 23 degrees Celsius. St. John's, 11 to 20 degrees Celsius. Keep an eye out for wildlife, especially bears in British Columbia. August, summer continues. August remains warm, with the east being hotter and more humid than the west. Vancouver, 13 to 22 degrees Celsius. Edmonton, 8 to 22 degrees Celsius. Yellowknife, 10 to 18 degrees Celsius. Iqaluit, 4 to 11 degrees Celsius. Winnipeg, 12 to 25 degrees Celsius. Ottawa, 14 to 25 degrees Celsius. Toronto, 13 to 26 degrees Celsius. Montreal, 14 to 25 degrees Celsius. Halifax, 13 to 23 degrees Celsius. St. John's, 11 to 20 degrees Celsius. It's an ideal time for outdoor adventures and city explorations. September, early autumn. September brings cooler temperatures and the beginning of fall foliage. Vancouver, 10 to 18 degrees Celsius. Edmonton, 3 to 17 degrees Celsius. Yellowknife, 3 to 10 degrees Celsius. Iqaluit, 0 to 6 degrees Celsius. Winnipeg, 6 to 19 degrees Celsius. Ottawa, 9 to 20 degrees Celsius. Toronto, 9 to 21 degrees Celsius. Montreal, 9 to 20 degrees Celsius. Halifax, 9 to 19 degrees Celsius. St. John's, 8 to 16 degrees Celsius. It's also the time for Labor Day celebrations. October, peak fall foliage. October is when fall foliage is at its peak. The temperatures continue to drop, but sightseeing is still fantastic. Vancouver, 6 to 14 degrees Celsius. Edmonton, -1 to 11 degrees Celsius. Yellowknife, -3 to 1 degree Celsius. Iqaluit, -6 to 0 degrees Celsius. Winnipeg, 0 to 11 degrees Celsius. Ottawa, 3 to 13 degrees Celsius. Toronto, 4 to 14 degrees Celsius. Montreal, 4 to 13 degrees Celsius. Halifax, 4 to 13 degrees Celsius. St. John's, 3 to 11 degrees Celsius. This is the best time for those iconic autumn photos. November, transition to winter. November marks the transition to winter. The temperatures drop, and ski resorts start opening. Vancouver, 3 to 9 degrees Celsius. Edmonton, -10 to 0 degrees Celsius. Yellowknife, -18 to -10 degrees Celsius. Iqaluit, -14 degrees Celsius. Winnipeg, -8 to 0 degrees Celsius. Ottawa, -2 to 5 degrees Celsius. Toronto, 0 to 7 degrees Celsius. Montreal, -1 to 5 degrees Celsius. Halifax, 0 to 7 degrees Celsius. St. John's, 0 to 6 degrees Celsius. The Santa Claus Parade is a must-see. December, winter sets in. December is when winter truly sets in. Southern Canada is warmer than the north, and ski resorts become more popular. Vancouver, 1 to 6 degrees Celsius. Edmonton, -17 to -6 degrees Celsius. Yellowknife, -27 to -19 degrees Celsius. Iqaluit, -24 to -16 degrees Celsius. Winnipeg, -18 to -9 degrees Celsius. Ottawa, -11 to -3 degrees Celsius. Toronto, -6 to 0 degrees Celsius. Montreal, -10 to -2 degrees Celsius. Halifax, -6 to 1 degree Celsius. St. John's, -4 to 2 degrees Celsius. It's a magical time with holiday festivities and snow-covered landscapes. That wraps up our overview of the weather in Canada throughout the year. Whether you love the chill of winter or the warmth of summer, Canada has something to offer in every season. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel tips and guides. See you next time.